Welcome back to my channel. I just began unboxing the PC case that I bought for my all-white build. I noticed that it's double boxed, which is really nice. So there's this outer box and an inner box. So I'm gonna have to open up the second box. So this is the inner box. It's very well packed. You have a visual representation of the case. A very simple representation. The name of the case, NV5. They have a QR code so you can check out their website. And on the side, a little bit more information. It gives you the specs, the dimensions. So it's 528 millimeters tall, 477 millimeters deep, and 239 millimeters across. So I really like this. So I opened the case up, the box, and inside the inner flap, it says, "Thank you for choosing Phanteks," on both sides. And I think this is a great idea. I think that you should definitely thank the customer, because we have a lot of choice nowadays. There's a lot of case manufacturers. There are a lot of them. So I think taking the time to thank the customer is very important, actually. So I think this is a smart move by Phanteks to thank the customer. I've actually never seen this before. Like a case manufacturer thank you on their box. Okay, so this is what it looks like out of the box, the inner box. It's very well packed. It has a nice thick foam surrounding it. Also pretty easy to remove from the box. And the case is in a nice black bag. Let me take everything off. So this is the case unboxed. It's very standard fish tank case with two glass panels. So you have a front panel, side panel, both removable. Here's the top panel. The controls are on top. You have power button, one USB-C. I believe there's a headphone jack and two USB ports. And these other ones, I'm not sure what they are. They might control, one of them probably controls RGB lighting. So inside the case, if you notice, they have, this is a back connector support case. It supports back connector motherboards. So you see all the cutouts back there? Those cutouts are for back connect motherboards. I bought this because I had the Stealth board, the Stealth Ice AORS Gigabyte board, and I was planning to install that board. That board's a white board into this case, which would have been perfect. But then I sold that board to my friend because he can't get it in the United States. And I could always get another one here. But instead I decided to go with another board because I found it for a really good price. And that board, unfortunately, is not white, it's black. Black and gray. This case has a shroud for the PSU down here. And as you can see, there's ample space to install fans down here, on top even. So a radiator can go on top for an all-in-one liquid cooler. The radiator could also go on the side here. So as you can see, it comes with a GPU bracket, which is nice. I did not know it came with one. And it looks pretty solid. It looks like it's made out of steel or aluminum. It's not plastic. And I believe there's an LCD or RGB strip right here. This line right here. This will light up. I think it's an LED strip. And a nice touch here, Phanteks logo in the back. It's a little metal plate, which is really nice. It's not printed, it's actually a metal plate that's attached to the back vents. I definitely think that's cool. And as you can see, the entire back is perforated for airflow, which is nice to see. A lot of cases don't have that. They're sealed, which causes bad airflow. So this is definitely a good sign that this case is at least decent at airflow. They thought about it at least, you know, because you have the back with ventilation. You have the top with ventilation. I believe there's a dust mat up there. I can show you that a little later. And on the side is perforation, and the bottom is perforated too. I don't know if you can see that. There's like definitely a dust trap in there. So speaking about dust is something that you have to keep an eye on, because fans lose a lot of efficiency when they get dusty. And a lot of your components have fans in them, like your GPU has a fan. If you use a CPU, if you use one of those like air coolers, then you have a fan on your CPU. And any fans you install in the case for airflow will also collect dust. So basically keeping dust out of your system is really important. So basically regular maintenance of your system to remove dust is very important. People often overlook that. They install fans, they install the best components, and initially everything's working perfectly. Their temperatures are great, performance is fine, even ideal, and then they basically get a dirty computer. So they get a dusty computer. So dust will accumulate in these dust filters even, which need to be cleaned regularly, and into the fans. And if your fans are very efficient, meaning that they're strong, they're good fans, they're gonna pull in air, and then they're also gonna pull in dust, and because it's in the air, the dust. Obviously, it depends on how dusty your apartment is or your house, but we all accumulate dust. I mean, the human body, we shed skin cells, and that just creates a lot of dust naturally, right? So I just want to show you this very clean look on the side. It's very nice. So this case is nice. If you see, look at the front, there's a little nice little, I don't know, it's like a little stand or notch. So this kind of like is a design element that they added. These are actually the feet of the case. And these are actually plastic, which I'm not sure if I like. If these were metallic, like aluminum or steel, I think it would be better, but these are actually plastic. It's tough plastic, but it's still plastic. And I think there's rubber feet on these, because when I placed it on the table, I felt that there's definitely some kind of rubber on the bottom for absorption, shock absorption. So you see that the back is the same way. The feet are like that, designed like that. So they went with aesthetics here, but this could actually be a bad design, because you design something this way. What if this cracks here, right? So there's definitely, you have to be careful with this part, I think, handling the case here. Obviously, this case sitting on the table and you're not touching it, nothing should affect this. But moving the case around, you gotta be a little careful with this area here. Like, I wasn't sure if I should lift it from the bottom here or through here. I actually think lifting it through here might be actually, no, I'm not sure that's a good idea either, because this is the glass part, and here I can feel the dust filter. So yeah, like lifting this case, initially I wasn't sure what was the best way to do it, the safest way. So obviously this part lifts the case up and it gives a little bit of airflow. This is about like a centimeter, maybe a little bit more than a centimeter of space. Not sure that's enough for airflow. There's obviously space here. And obviously the side here is actually far more space on this side for air to get in. It depends on how you set up your fans. You can have fans installed on the bottom to draw in air. But obviously this space is actually really important to give. It definitely couldn't be flush. So right here, do you see, I don't see the shadow there. There's a perforation there. That's a reflection of the perforated dust filter. And this right here, this part. So this is definitely, you can definitely install a fan here, I believe. So I'll be experimenting with this, like, you know, with the fan installation. I haven't bought fans yet, actually. So I have to order them. I haven't decided yet what kind of fans I want to get, like what brand. I was thinking about just buying Phanteks because it does go really nice. Their own fans go really nice with this case. So I might just do that. But yeah, that's what the case looks like.